Hello everyone, my name is Gonçalo Rico and I'm a CRM consultant in the automation team. Basically what I do is I develop ways to save everyone's time.
So my name is Jess and I'm currently a traffic controller for 5CA. I was previously an agent, but have been working in traffic control since July of this year.
Hey, I'm Łukasz Cieślak. I'm the Senior Operations Manager for gaming clients at 5CA.
Hello everyone, my name is Kunora Lohia and I am a workforce business partner at 5CA.
I was actually part of the Copilot initiative here at 5CA from the start of the project. So I was among the lucky few that really got to use Copilot from the very beginning. So from when it first got initiated into 5CA. So I have a lot of experience with it there.
I started consistently using Copilot since I was given a license, which was probably in the last sort of 3 or so months. And I received that once I joined the traffic team and everything was set up correctly.
I think it's been a month since I first opened it, and since then I try to use it more and more every day.
I've been utilizing Copilot for approximately 5 months and it has been life-changing.
My favorite thing about Copilot, especially when compared to other AIs like ChatGPT, for example, is how seamless it is already integrated with the apps that we already use. So for me, it's really big on apps like Teams or Microsoft Word.
Copilot is a great time saver, in my opinion. My favorite feature is probably Copilot's ability to accurately summarize meetings and notes and emails and documents.
For me, definitely meeting recordings, summarizes, creating meeting minutes. It's something that I believe we all struggle with, and that's really, really huge support to be on track with everything that we are doing.
My favorite thing about Copilot is that it can help you draft emails, summarize them, and manage your calendar very effectively.
So because my role involves building or analyzing various flows, or just documentation that's really hard to read at times, Copilot really helps out with cutting back on the time that I have to actually spend on analyzing these flows, or it actually helps me build the flows at times. So it's really useful for me there, saving me time with the documentation sides so I can focus on the actually implementing it sides.
I think I most often use Copilot when responding to tickets that we receive through ITS, which is our internal ticketing system. Copilot is really good at summarizing emails that we receive, summarizing responses that we get sent or need to send out. Copilot suggests responses, gives us all of the vital information in one clean summarized version, which helps a lot. Otherwise, sometimes we spend sort of up to an hour trying to sift through emails and responses.
For me, I would say it's definitely spending less time on researching and troubleshooting. Until now, when I had a problem with one of the tools, or there was a feature that I wasn't sure about how to use it, I would try to look for various different resources. Now it's simple, just go to Copilot, ask for example, a help sheet formula, or how do I edit a graph in a specific way on a PowerPoint presentation. It's as simple as that.
From drafting memos to generating reports, Copilot can expedite the creation process and enhance the quality of your documents with very minimum effort. Additionally, it reduces the time spent on taking meeting notes, as it automatically records them during our discussion.
Yeah, so throughout this year, I've actually been working with Copilot Studios. So it's actually the bot builder that has Copilot built into it. And these are, in this case, it's voice bots. So it's IVR bots that are based off of a pre-existing flow. So I have a documentation with a flow that I have to follow. And sometimes it's really hard to get lost in these flows because it has all of these branches and then all of these options. And Copilot actually helps to do more of an index So a step-by-step of how the flow should work. And with that, it's really hard to get lost in the flow because you can just follow that index. So it's really useful for me there.
So when I first joined the traffic team, there was a lot of new information to learn, and there were quite a few training sessions that I was a part of that were all recorded so that we could go back and double check if there was anything we were missing or anything we needed to figure out. Copilot helped a lot in summarizing those training sessions and sort of sifting out specific information that I was looking for so that I didn't have to go back to those sessions, find the right video, which was sometimes up to 2 hours long, and then sift through the whole video to find one little piece of information. And yeah, that's how Copilot helps me still on a daily basis.
I had this massive data set, a huge collection of messages that I needed to analyze. What was my goal? To find patterns and recurring keywords over time. Sounds straightforward, right? But no, well, it wasn't. At first, I tried doing it all in Excel with help of Copilot, but honestly, it kept running into roadblocks. Frustration was building, and then it hit me. I just decided asking directly, how would you analyze this data? And boom, it instantly suggested using a Python script with the pandas library. Now here's the kicker: I had absolute zero experience with Python or any other coding languages. For that matter, I was completely out of that. But I thought, why not giving it a try? So with Copilot guiding me step by step, I installed everything, refined the script, and before I knew it, I had the exact report I needed. It was really like a magic for me. The best part, it wasn't really about having the task done, but for me it was about feeling empowered at this moment. It didn't just give me the answer; it showed me how to tackle something that I never did before. So if you haven't tried AI tools like this, you are really missing out. It's not just about saving time; it's about unlocking a whole new level of possibilities. Dive in; you might surprise yourself.
If I were to provide an example of how Copilot assisted me with a task, I would mention its help in understanding and utilizing a very complex document that outlined the implementation of a new feature in Variant. Copilot summarized the main steps in bullet points for me, making the whole process more manageable.